Brooks.
Ow.
John. And Elizabeth.
Yours truly. I don't know.
So, anything else before we get started?
Nope.
Well, then welcome to Dungeons with Friends.
Yeah.
Great. Yes. Okay, so no weird butt
weird-
talk or anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
If this is weird enough that whenever I was getting my tattoo today, the guy, I'd have my arm positioned, I literally kept playing with his nipple piercings by accident. Like, his nipple was between my fingers, and I kept catching myself, like, doing this.
There is a really intimate relationship with your tattoo artist when, like, they're tattooing you and some part of you is having to touch them.
So, like, when he's here...
It's
like,
weird.
When he was in the middle of my
doctor.
arm, my hand was, like, playing with the nipple, and then when he's up here on my arm, my hand is, like, practically touching them balls. And I'm like... You know what? Only with tattoo artists would be okay. Yeah. Just like tattoo artists are the only person that can just walk up to you out of nowhere and start touching you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Anyone else, I'm like, who the fuck do you think you is, son?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Oh, speaking of which, segue.
Okay.
Oh, John, do you want to say it? Say it.
No, we cannot record this. Kevin, shut this shit off.
No.
No, we're already here.
About your tattoo.
Oh, that's not where I thought you were going with this.
Where did you think I was going?
Yeah, wait, where did you think this was going?
Nope, I'll pass right now.
Tell me, just in my ear.
Well...
Nope, I'll tell
John,
you.
no, tell me. Because see, now I'm only going to, for the next 3 hours, it's only what I'm going to think
Well,
about. Tell me.
How about
me.
this? I have an idea. If you want to find out what John was going to tell us, you can join our Discord.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, we now have a Discord. We're those people. So go to one of our socials, DM us if you want to become a part of the Discord. We just don't want a whole bunch of weirdos. So yeah.
Jay, you're not a weirdo. You're our
Jay,
sweet
you're
baby
cool.
boy.
And yeah, anybody else we've talked to before, just DM us.
And I don't mean that creepily, Jay. Just you're a sweet baby Jay.
What we're going to talk about now that you've made it clear. Once we hit 10,000 downloads, I'm going to get a D&D inspired tattoo on my back.
John's very first tattoo. So again, if you guys haven't seen pictures of us, the rest of us are pretty heavily tattooed.
Yeah.
Not John, though.
Not
He's a
John.
blank canvas.
Yeah.
John's
He's a
virginal
I
comedian.
have a
skin.
shitload of canvas to fill up.
And he has no pain tolerance.
And so we're gonna have a competition. You guys are gonna vote on Instagram for the tattoo of your choice that John is gonna stick on his body.
Forever. But you have to help us get to 10,000 downloads because he won't do it until we're at 10,000 and we need like what, 600 something left?
Yeah, we're like 600 away. So
Which, by the way, is still mind-blowing
600, yeah.
that a year after we've started doing this, we're at 10,000 downloads.
That's pretty cool. I mean,
I
it's nuts to
honestly
me.
would have screamed when we hit 1,000 downloads. I'd have been like, guys.
I never thought anyone would listen to this.
Yeah.
Honestly, real talk.
I thought it would just be our parents that we would force it to download once.
Yes, yeah. And I mean, it's
And they don't even do it.
It's our parents and the Chinese click farm that I pay. Nobody else is listening to this. That's all. Yeah. Oh, by the way, we're recording in our living room. I feel like that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's different. We're usually
This
at a
is like
table.
the warm, cozy.
Yes, it's very, very intimate. Yes, because Elizabeth had her appendectomy and is recovering well.
Woohoo! Emergency surgery. So yeah, I gotta sit in my recliner right now,
Yeah.
like an old lady.
But honestly,
really
I'm kind of
comfy,
feeling
though.
this.
I
Yeah.
know. I kind of like it.
I kinda like this
feel
vibe.
like this is what was those where he used to sit by the fire and do the presidential.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
FDR's
Fireside
Fireside Chats.
Fireside
Yeah,
Chat.
I feel like
Yeah,
this is
Which
kind of-
president? Which president? No one say it.
I've already said it, but I don't know if you heard me.
FDR.
Okay.
He knows history.
Roosevelt.
Yeah.
It's not pop culture.
Well, no, but there's some things that I'll question him on. Y'all, yesterday he texted me. I can't.
I'm ready.
He texted me, "Happy Texas Independence Day, babe." And I still replied back with, "I think the fuck not."
Well, you
This
know,
is what
let's
happens
move
when I
off
get a
the count.
calendar notification.
Oh no.
Yeah. I was like, bitch, that's March 2nd.
Indeed.
But y'all know what March 6th is?
Another Texas.
Alamo.
Yes, the final day of the fall of the Alamo.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good.
That's what we officially know as the fall of the Alamo.
Okay.
Oh, the Popo coming.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Dogs
Anyway.
are good.
That's the banter police. It's because we've had too much
And,
banter.
yeah.
I will say this. John and I, every house we've looked at so far may or may not have included an additional room for D&D.
That's nice.
Because we're looking at all really old houses that have double living rooms.
Oh, that's
I love those.
Yeah, every house we've looked at so far has been between built 1952 to 1973.
Oh, nice. It's got those, like, that Brady family den.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
I'm not opposed to having a D&D area.
Well,
Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Because
fantastic.
honestly, because we put our table up in there.
Table
I could finally get him to stop bitching to me about these huge ass chairs.
that I want to get, but I can't get because someone won't allow me to get
First
it
of all,
because
our
we
house
such
is
a
1,200 square feet.
not according to MLS. Suck it.
No, it is 1234.
So,
Let's play.
let's play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
So we're an actual play Dungeons and Dragons podcast. If God forbid this is the first time you're tuning into us.
Oh, if it is, good luck.
I can't even
If it
imagine.
is, go back and listen to the others first.
You're about
This
to be
is
taken
not
on
the
an
time to come in.
emotional
just
roller coaster that you aren't even ready for.
Do some other stuff. This is going to be a spoiler-ridden episode for you if this is the first one. Don't listen any further.
No.
I will do our recap
Please.
because there's a lot going on.
And it's an emotional one.
So, our campaign has been split for some time because quite a ways back, there was an incident in which Cher Vespa, Marcus Barkskin, Ladback, the head of Geo, and Farno the Dread all found themselves in the hull of a ship. And out of that group of people, only one person emerged alive. And that was Cher Vespa.
Yeah.
Cher Vespa. Oh, well, Nick was there too, yeah. Yeah, Nick and Cher.
Yeah, because I remember yelling
Yeah.
at Nick because he's freaking useless.
Yeah, because you might as well not have been there.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick. Anyway, so yes.
Flair ate his skull.
Yeah, just that one time. So they made it out, but then fled from the reprisal of Serafina and her potential new master Andorra of Nexus, and went to the Druids and continued on that path, and have now found themselves in Druidia, and are presumably beginning to plot their next move. The last posited theory was Kasel said that they should raise an army by going to collect warforges in Archivus from one of the universities. Meanwhile, Serafina and the lot have been doing the bidding of Andorra of Nexus, carousing around Capitus, getting into brawls and aligning themselves with the cult of Bane the Black Hand, eventually overthrowing Bane the Black Hand as the head of this cult, using Andorra's powers. After this, Andorra found herself dead, and through the use of the cloning spell, regained her life, joined the material plane again, and has now taken her crew to the outskirts of Druidia, which is where we find ourselves. So
we're starting off on the Doria, or the Serafina side.
yes, so we will start narratively on the Doria, Hammer, Serafina side. And just as a player's note, if I say roll for initiative, that does not mean we are in combat.
Oh.
Roll for initiative means everyone's going to be trying to do something at once.
Okay.
So that means it could be a chase or a quick encounter. I'm just thinking whenever these people come into the same room together, there might be people who want to do things. So
I'm so excited for Cher. She has no idea who she's about to be face to face with.
yes.
And it's like getting me pumped.
So we are. Oh, hang on. We need music. Fuck me.
Dun dun dun.
Da-na-na-na.
Na 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 na.
Da-na-na-na.
Na 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 na.
Da-da.
You didn't need music, Kevin. You just got this.
Thank you all. So you find yourself in the Feywild. Andorra of Nexus, dressed in her usual elegant red wear, standing before you, Hammer, Doria, and Serafina. You see off in the distance this gated little outpost, the giant tree growing from it, the various buildings built amongst these trees, in these trees, and other little shacks and houses. You seem to be probably about 300-400 feet away from them at this point. And so, yeah, Serafina, And Doria has just said, "Do you trust me?" You said yes, and you all immediately teleported here.
Andorra, where are we?
Excellent question. We are in the Feywild. First of all, if you've never been, welcome. It's a lovely place. I can understand the colors are a little much for most people's taste. It's a little much for mine, to be honest. But it's a beautiful place. A lot of wildlife, as you can hear. More specifically, that is Druidia. Let's be...
This sounds freaking me out.
Is it too much?
An actual parrot coming through your house for a second.
Good. That audio quality, though. And she goes, this is, of course, the city of Druidia. Of course, this is not how it actually is. The actual city of Druidia is ruins. But here in the Feywild, it's their imagination, or whatever it is.
Wait, this is Druidia?
Yes.
What are we doing here?
Well, we're going to negotiate.
For what?
Ooh, damn, we're good.
Well, we're going to first of all of these questions out of nowhere. What happened to trusting me?
You're right. No. I do trust you. I just really want to be in on the plan.
My thinking is, okay, I'll be candid. I thought if I told you where we were going, you might have reservations or be hesitant. So I thought it might be easier to just come here, get over the shock of being in the Feywild, and now we can plan what we're going to do and say.
Well, why would we be hesitant? Or do we know people here?
I don't know anyone here.
I don't know anyone here.
I don't know anyone here.
You all know people here.
But is it really them, or is it like a Feywild version of them?
It is really them. I have reason to believe that Cher Vespa and Kasel Green and
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, I've heard the name Margot. I don't think you all probably know this person. By the way, I've been spying on you all for quite some time before we met.
Named Margot.
That's clear, right?
Spying on us?
Yeah, that's clear, right?
How does it one of those things you're always with us, or you have a magic ball?
Well, think of how long we traveled with Fairno.
Yeah, so I knew where you were.
4 weeks?
Yeah, about.
Why would Cher and Kasel be here?
Yeah, that would make no sense. Cher ran off.
Look, I'm just telling you what I've seen. And as far as I can tell with my true sight, they've been spying on us as well. And so, I don't think that it's appropriate for us to be cloak and dagger with each other, because I think our paths are more aligned than they may appear.
I don't know why you would want them anyways.
Why so, Hammer?
Well, for one, they just abandoned us.
They, Serafina, we all know it was just Cher that left you. And Nick.
Well, it was Cher and Nick. And Luke at the same time. Is Luke here too?
I understand. I don't know if Luke is here. I haven't seen him through my scrying, but look. We can fight these people. We can fight a multi-pronged war. But do you know what happens to people who fight multi-pronged wars? They lose.
Would we lose?
Yes. Because these are powerful magic users. And they could be powerful allies. At the very best, I want them to be indifferent to our cause.
Are you scared of them?
No. I just want this to be simple. I like simple things.
Okay. Well, if Cher's here, then I probably shouldn't be Doria.
You should absolutely be Doria.
Well, but then she would know right away that I'm Doria. But think about it. If she doesn't know I'm Doria, we can use me to spy on her.
What if...
Because she won't recognize me. She'll recognize you, and she's going to recognize him.
Oh, I have no intention of being cloak and dagger with this. I intend to walk into Druidia and negotiate a truce.
Maybe we should send Doria for reconnaissance as Cher.
But they would know I wasn't Cher because
I know what's going on in there. I can look right now.
So is this like the Facebook speaker where it's pretty much always on?
I can pop in. I can pop out.
Okay. Well, then I say that if you think that we should go ahead and move forward.
And I trusted in Dora.
But I think we should be clear about what we want.
Them to join our side?
Yes, but that's so vague.
To win.
What is the benefit?
Vaguer.
Okay, what is the benefit for them joining? Because last I remember, Cher was very against you and your cause.
Yeah, didn't she kill like the person trying to help your cause?
Petty little things. Petty little things have come between us at this point. I'm looking to the future. I'm looking for what's next. And I think that the Druids can help me.
I'm just not sure how we're going to convince them.
I just don't quite understand what your goal is.
I have an idea.
Like, what is your goal for the future? Are we going to become one power super team? Or is it just to maybe end all war? Or or is it to join together to take down someone else?
Look, best case scenario, we join together and avenge things as a sort of the crimes of King Brandel as a sort of team of Avengers, if you will. But
I'm sorry. Do y'all remember that Dodge commercial from like 2009 where this girl is riding a horse and she's in like a fantasy world and she's wearing a knight's armor and she goes, "I will avenge my father's death." I just see Serafina doing that.
Look, the Druids have some capabilities that I think would be useful to our cause. I think that our manpower, newly found through the alliance with the former cult members of Bane, I think we have things that can benefit each other, and I think we gain nothing from fighting. We have a common enemy. We want to take down King Brandel. The Druids have no interest in taking the throne afterwards. I do.
If we can.
But then are the Druids going to become like our servants, or are they going to then try and fight us because they don't want to take over the throne and you've taken it over?
The funny thing is, the Druids are currently the servants of King Brandel. Everybody make me a history check.
Baby, can you hand me my dice? Can you hand me... Okay,
a lot of RP. First check of the night.
18.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know shit.
Don't know shit.
3.
Oof.
14.
So I'd say maybe Cher, or sorry, Doria. Maybe Doria, maybe Serafina. Serafina, you definitely know. The gardens of the Palace of Brandel in Brandelburg are maintained by Druids who were captured during the fall of Druidia. It's not something that they broadcast that they're super proud of. It's kind of bordering on a conspiracy theory, but the gardens are so immaculately maintained that it seems like it would have had to have been magical.
So I guess as part of this negotiation, we might say that we would offer to help free them from the constraints of King Brandel.
That's the idea.
Doesn't that only strengthen them?
Yes.
What if they decide to go against us?
Strength is not a zero-sum game.
I know, but I'm just looking that we're 4 people, or creatures.
Yes.
They're a lot more.
There are.
Our army is in another plane.
Yes, they are. Look, I don't intend for this to be a bloodbath. They have nothing to gain by fighting us. I have something of a reputation.
That's cool.
So, I don't think that we're going to walk in and they're going to see us and say, "Oh, goodness, we should just destroy them." I think that would be very foolish on their part.
They might.
They might.
I still think
it would be the last thing they ever did.
Oh.
I do trust you, Andorra. So.
I do too. I don't like not knowing plans, but I think I'm just going to have to get over that and move forward with just blind faith.
Oh yes, is there any part of this plan you have further questions on?
No.
This is a transparent organization. I understand that taking you here was something of a ruse, but it was a matter of expediency.
That works.
Okay.
I think that, we just follow behind you and let you do all the talking and...
Okay.
I'm going to change, though.
Okay.
Yeah, just because I don't need to...
yes, if you all need a moment for your ablutions or whatever you're doing, I'll tend to something.
Oh,
I'm good. Gonna pray to Hephaestus.
Of course he fucking is.
Yeah. You don't hear anything.
You get to roll?
Nope. You do not hear anything.
What up, Curly?
Oh, Curl a Bell. Amidst all the other animal noises, there's Curly Bell.
No, and I'm actually going to go back to being Abigail.
Okay.
Just because that's something that no one's going to recognize.
Been a while for our listeners. Describe Abigail, please.
Okay, so Abigail is basically a aristocrat from the, I want to say the Victorian era. I've got that really pretty on long dress with the big flowy things. I can't remember. I'm so fucking tired right now. The high collar, long sleeves, and the big flamboyant hat with the ostrich feathers sticking out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
all that high-fluting bitchy stuff.
That was who you were when Hammer got arrested. That episode, right?
Yes, and that's who I was when she and I killed the higher-up people.
That's right.
From that phenomenal restaurant episode where the dice were in our favor, and I just pulled out some random knowledge from 8th grade.
Easily some of the best D&D I've ever played.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Okay. So you change. Anyone else doing anything?
No, I think I'm the one that can change.
Okay.
Are you done praying, Hammer?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, you all sort of gather up, and Dora says, "Okay, well, no time like the present," and she starts walking towards Druidia.
I'll follow.
I'll follow.
Okay. I'm gonna follow too.
At about 50 feet from the gates, y'all haven't been spotted. There's not like active guards. People don't think the Feywild is unsafe. And Dora goes, "Y'all excuse me a second. Sometimes even the most rudimentary magic, you'll appreciate this." She sort of takes out a bit of copper, and she starts casting message into the direction. And she goes, "Yes. Yes, hi. This is a message. Just wanted to say this is Andor of Nexus. I'm here for a quick parlay, or I'd be interested in a quick parlay. Yes, just wanted to come in, discuss some matters quickly, and be on our way. You can reply to this. Of course, you know that. You're a spellcaster." Oh no! I can reply back now too. Yeah, this isn't the sending spell. I'm actually using message. I'm here. Oh, good. Okay, great. Thank you. We're sending someone out.
Right.
I would love it if the person says, "I can't understand pirate. I can just speak it."
You're breaking up.
Yeah.
I can't.
What?
Yeah. The same elven gentleman whose name I believe is Aldo.
Oh, I don't think you ever gave him a name, but shock, it's an A1.
No, he had a different name.
That's a shoe.
Oh, there's Jada.
Yeah, there's a shoe company. Anyway, that elven dude, he comes out and he just kind of looks your crew up and down. He says, "May I help you?" And Andorra sort of seems to be deferential to you all.
We're here to make an alliance.
That's what they tell us. Oh,
Okay.
Annabelle, not Abigail. Oops.
You're here seeking an alliance with
the Druids.
The Druids, okay. Do you have an appointment?
Do we need one?
No, sir.
Okay, let me hang tight a moment. He goes in. Cher. We will now switch.
Yes.
So, Margot. You are now playing Margot, Kasel, and Cher.
Draw a line in my notebook so I can keep this straight.
Yes. Your elven friend comes back, and he says...
Who was it?
She was right. It's them.
Who's them? I don't know who she said she was right. Who? What?
It's Andorra of Nexus and like 3 other people.
What?
Oh.
Who?
God.
She's
Oh my
here.
god, is there an albino tiefling with her?
Yes.
Oh shit, is there like a big thing that kind of looks like it was made by something but not human but acts human?
Weirdly, yes. That is a great description of what that is.
And I don't know who else would be with them. Oh god.
I don't know, like a Southern Belle looking person, big floofy dress.
Oh god, they probably just picked some random dummy up.
Yeah. The other two were in like red cloaks. She was wearing red cloak.
Do they seem angry?
Well, they did not kill me, so I'd say no.
Okay, well, they didn't shoot the messenger, which is good. That's a good sign. I think that y'all need to stay here. I'm going to become an eagle and fly away. How does that sound to everyone?
Well, Cher, why are you going to leave?
Hold on, maybe not. Maybe I should turn into an eagle, fly out there, or fly out there overhead. Just kind of get a feel for who they are, for what they kind of look like.
Well, do you want me to go talk to them?
I couldn't.
They don't know me.
They don't, but I don't want to stand the chance of them hurting you.
Wait a second. Why don't we use Lehman's tiny hut to keep secure?
It's damn Dora of Nexus.
No magic can pierce it.
I'm gonna need to take a black light to that hut.
Kasel.
Like a Jackson Pollock painting.
What? We're talking about semen. Okay, no. So, Kasel, you've never met Andorra. You've never had to deal with her. She's not a nice woman.
So, Cher, in your voice, in your head, you hear, I can hear you.
Oh, fuck!
What, Cher? What's the matter?
She can hear us. She's talking to me right now. Okay. I think we just...
I don't think we have much of a choice other than to talk to her.
I don't think running's an option right now.
Mr. Shoeboy?
Yes.
Let them in.
And, so he gives a nod and heads out, and Andrew Steph from the back goes, if anyone is interested in my opinion...
I think it's a little too late for that.
I would also like to speak to them.
Oh, okay.
Okay, just for the record. How about
you stand in front of us and you can talk to them first?
I think that would be agreeable.
Okay, good.
Cher, maybe you should hide as change your form.
I'm pretty sure she can speak to you already. She's going to know
anything
who you
that
are.
I am. Which means she knows I can become an eagle now.
I don't think that's going to save us right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let him in.
Okay. Yeah. So he goes and says, speaking to sake, he tells the other party, come in. Uh-huh. So, you all as... Looking back. So, for expedience sake for the next bit, the characters you want to play as these people interact, who are they?
I'll play Cher.
Just Cher.
Mm-hmm.
I might... Well,
wait.
You can play both.
I was going to say, I want to do both if I can do both.
Okay, everybody wants to do both?
It might just be difficult to tell who I am.
I just don't think that we should interact with ourselves.
Yeah, so maybe if they don't have distinct voices, say Hammer says.
Oh yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
And I think Doria should only interact with Margot or Kasel, kind of thing. Like Doria's not going to interact with Cher, or
she
can. Okay,
yeah, if y'all want to, as long as you just started off with.
Yeah, I know. Especially since I'm the only one that doesn't have it. I don't know. John doesn't either. Yeah. I'm good.
So Alden, apparently is his name now, brings in Serafina, Hammer, and this this sort of debutante-looking woman.
God, that is a random-looking person.
And
Doria?
And she goes, what? How would you... Yes.
Oh.
I fucking knew it.
Oh, this is...
satisfying.
Yes.
Finally, after all these years.
Shoot yourself in the head.
Yep, end of the campaign. Thank you all very much for playing. And now we would like to take a second to support some other actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcasts.
In the Witchgrave Covenant, like many other fantasy realms, it's the heroes that save the day. Slaying dragons, rescuing villages, delving dungeons, they're the people you go to when evil is afoot in the land.
Ever wonder what happens when those heroes aren't around?
Sometimes, when sinister forces are at work, the only people you've got to call on are the town doctor.
I'm not going to lie to you, this is going to hurt.
That crazy lady who raises mules.
They have to be glossy at all times.
And the gnome kid that runs the dispensary.
You know Big Milo down at Newbridge? He's got mules as well.
That's right. It's time for the NPCs to step up and save the day.
I think I killed someone. I did kill someone.
You were healing trauma on one of the most renowned highwaymen in the area.
Also true, but...
Ain't no mule, that's a donkey.
What?
Or maybe they'll just make everything worse. The Session Tapes, Children of the Covenant. Fridays at www.thesessiontapes.com. Also available on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Now back to our podcast. If you would like to become a part of our ad share program, please email us at dungeonswithfriends@gmail.com. No, yeah, so they come in, and yeah, Serafina, for the first time, you see Cher after she left you.
Kasel's gonna kind of try to put himself in between those two to kind of like, let's not go at it kind of thing.
Well, no, but you wouldn't know that she was really all that mad at me.
Given what you told me?
Oh, yeah, so I killed her father figure. Wow.
So yeah, just this moment passes with you all sort of standing there.
It's just, all you can hear is like our knives and stuff just clanging together. And
Kasel's just thinking, oh crap, I gotta kind of break this up, calm this down a little bit.
Serafina, if it helps, I really miss you.
Serafina's just going to remain silent.
I get it, though.
You guys are kind of like my family. Can we not
shut up.
kill each other?
We've come to negotiate a truce. Nothing more.
Okay.
We need your help, unfortunately.
If this helps, Serafina, I had to do it.
Do what? Abandon me?
I had to kill Ferno, and you were so in love with him and devoted to him as a parent that there was no way I could stay.
What?
I had to kill Ferno, and I knew if I told you that I was the one that killed Ferno, that you would have ultimately probably killed me. You're so much more powerful than
You killed
know.
Ferno.
You didn't know
You
that?
killed Ferno.
Serafina?
What?
I had
Wait,
neglected to include that.
I thought she knew.
I came back to the boat where we were supposed to meet.
Sweet pea.
You were gone. Nick was gone.
Yeah, Nick.
Luke was
dead.
gone. What?
Serafina? Serafina, things happened?
You know what? No, I don't need to hear this. I don't need to hear this. Andorra, let's just make our offer.
Hello. Well, this was somewhat terse.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that we've started off something on the wrong foot. For those of you who don't know me, and Angela goes, Andorra of Nexus, yes. So, I think you all may have noticed that we have got this sort of tension between our two groups. And I think that together we are powerful. I think that's without dispute, yes?
Yeah.
Shake your heads, yes, very good. So, together we could be even more powerful. I think together we could be a real force to reckon with. And at the very least, I think there's no reason for us to bicker and tear each other apart whenever we have a greater enemy.
Unless there's a need to.
I'm not the one that's angry at myself, so...
Calm yourself, Hammer. Look, I think it makes sense for us to at least have a non-aggression agreement. And I think the most ideal outcome would be for us to work together.
What country do you want to take over now, Andorra?
Well, honestly, I'd like to take over the entire Dauntilus region eventually. I don't think that I've made any secret of that. Have I?
No.
Have I been unclear?
Well, I'm not part of your team. I'm kind of... As Cher, I don't really know what your goals are.
Right, and that was your choice.
I write it
Whatever, Serafina.
I write it on my business card that I want to take over the Dauntilus region. I thought this was something...
Okay, well,
Yeah, I don't see
card.
this working out well for us.
The last I've heard about you, Andorra, you were in this little tiny jewelry box. And now all of a sudden you're standing in front of me?
I know, corporeal. Crazy, right? The world changes. Look. I think that we have things to gain from each other. I think we have nothing to gain from fighting each other, other than more bodies. Right now, we each have a body on our side. You all killed my dear associate Fairnet the Dread, and apparently somewhere in that mix, Marcus Barkskin was killed.
Wait, was Fairnet not your husband?
No.
I would think that's one of the reasons I ran is because I killed your husband.
We're not married.
He talked about you like y'all were married. He was in love with you.
He was
Did
always...
you not love him back?
Love is so complicated. It's messy and it's hard to... Look, that's not what we're discussing. Right now, we're talking about body counts. Right now, we're 1-1. Ladback was...
You also killed Nick.
I didn't kill Nick.
Yes, you did. You sent a mind flare.
Oh, the Mind Flayers just came. The Mind Flayers almost always come to Thelonious' parties.
Well, then never mind.
That's just what that's the kind of cost of admission.
But you were there too.
Yeah. In fact, if I recall correctly, I believe I killed one of the Mind Flayers.
She did.
You did, yeah. But, I'm also not going to put it past you anything to kill anything you've created.
Yeah, I mean, I understand
But
that.
you also looked great in your outfit, I will say this.
Thank you. Honestly, I go back and forth on just committing to an afro.
Yeah. It's hard. But I will say, with you, it's a nice little party piece. Anyway, we're not BFFs.
Yes. So, I understand we're not BFFs. As you can tell by Serafina's dour silence at the moment, she's not rather fond of you either.
Well, we used to be really close, but I understand.
And Serafina, I hope you understand that I didn't share that information about Fairnote with you, which I knew, because I thought it was hurtful and did not have any benefit to you.
I do understand that.
Okay. So, here we are. Probably, 10 of the most powerful spellcasters in the entire world. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Why fight?
Doria's going to go, sure.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Sure. Yeah, why not? I can do magic. Said I couldn't.
Yeah. Pew, magic.
I can just shape change.
Yeah. So, why? Why fight? That's what they want. Brandel, all of his arcane people, all of the people who were going to try to stop me, and who have honestly been enslaving your people since, they laid waste to your city. Which, I mean, come on. We can now confirm that that's what happened, right?
Well, how do we know that all of the druids were going to come help you fight, and then as soon as you win, we now are your slaves?
You don't know that.
Well, then why am I going to want to join your team?
Why are we
at that point, it's just a lateral move. You're slaves now. You're slaves to me, but I'm not going to make you slaves. I'll give you my word that I don't.
You just made it very clear we can't trust you as far as we can throw you.
Oh, I never said that. I'm very trustworthy.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I can be on a team, though, with Serafina, and I can't even be in the same room.
Look, I'm not going to let petty personality conflicts come between me.
I get it.
I will have you all along with me, or I will go through you. I do not care. It is simpler if you come along.
Is that a threat?
Doesn't seem like you're giving us much options.
How long do we have to make the decision? Because obviously we need to discuss things.
I have as long as you like.
Okay.
I have nothing but time. Look at this body. I'm in my late 20s.
Whatever.
Look how much I've already achieved.
Ugh. Okay, well, let us go talk with Andros stuff and all of our other people, and we'll get back with you in a couple hours.
You all can have the room. we'll go out and discuss matters amongst ourselves as well.
And will you leave the room even spying on us?
Andrew stuff, I'll handle it. I'll do the same on my end. So, you'll have complete privacy. You have my word.
Okay.
And so, she leaves. And so, we'll now play out the two conversations that happen, one inside the Temple of the Druids, one on the outside. So as soon as they leave, Andrew Stuff starts chanting and starts casting Zone of Protection, sort of magically seal it off from spying, scrying, and
anybody want a soft candy?
No.
Yes.
I'll take one over here, right here. I'll take one.
Okay.
What is that?
This one's a little toffee.
That was so tense. I just want some caramel. I just want something sweet.
I know it, honey. Me too.
Daniel, what are you? No, it's fine. I just want.
It's all right. It's just a little bit.
Okay. Very good. Anyway, these are good.
It's very chewy.
I know, right? Okay, go. Now, I was thinking while we were talking to them. Well, you were talking to them. Yeah. Daniel, this doesn't seem like our conversation.
I think that I don't think we need to be as fearful of Dora as we do of Serafina when she just found out a lot of information at once. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, she is dangerous.
Honey,
powerful.
If y'all were friends before, you could patch it up with her, I'm sure.
I killed someone that she looked up to as a father, and then I abandoned her on the same day.
Well,
yes,
damn,
that is
Cher.
unfortunate.
That's a lot.
Shall we also not forget that Dora literally just said she will either join her or she's going to go through us.
But we could probably stop her if we had to.
Well, look, I think it was always implied that she could go through us, or she would try to go through us. I don't think she could.
Well, I mean, what is it going to hurt if we just help her out? I mean, I don't see the harm in it.
All it starts is with helping out, and then it just goes a little further every single time.
She's manipulative. She will literally make everyone think that we're part of her team, and then after she wins, suddenly now we're her slaves.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like a win-win either way.
Well, if that's the way it goes, we just have a revolt. A slave revolt.
I don't know. Andrew, stuff, what do you think we need to do?
Our people are slaves now. Honestly, they're embarrassed. They're ashamed. And my first priority has always been rescuing our people from the Palace of Brandel. But we haven't had the means to. We still don't have the means to. Brandel and his army are very powerful. She might be the way to do it.
We could storm the gates and free the druids.
But we're going to trade possibly chains for other chains.
I mean, we have chains now. We have chains in the future.
But at least we would then know.
But there's potential to not have chains. I have to make the decision that's best for the people. That's my duty as Archdruid.
And as a devout druid, I'm going to side with you, even if that's not where I want to go. Because you're right.
I'm not sure, though.
People deserve to be. See, if you're not sure, how can I be sure? You're the Archdruid.
Because this is a difficult decision.
It is.
I mean, what you all say is true. She is untrustworthy. I do not trust her. Don't think I'm a fool.
But I do want my friend back. I want my family back.
Yeah, Kasel, I don't think that's ever going to happen. I think you're just going to move past that. Go find abandonment issues elsewhere.
Look, and Daniel goes, look, I know I was a little forward before, but, our son disappeared in the fall, and, it's just, if this is an opportunity to potentially get him back, I don't know. It's been 20 years. He may be dead. I don't know. I mean, I just feel like, maybe
Daniel,
there's a chance to have our son. It's just
Danny boy.
The pipes are calling. This is a big, Daniel, this is too, no, I know it's a big geopolitical thing. I'm not trying to get in the middle of it. I just want him to keep in mind the human cost of it. Okay, you guys do your thing. I'm just,
I want my friends and family back, so.
I don't know. I'll do what the group decides to do, but I'm not going to be the one that makes the decision.
I really don't want to be in between these two fighting.
Yeah, it's not going to look pretty for Kasel. Kasel's literally going to be the 6.5 foot or whatever, holding Cher on one side, Serafina on the other, as their arms are trying to reach to fight each other. Should we flip a coin? I mean, heads yes, tails no.
Anybody else need another hard candy, soft candy?
I don't.
Something to calm my nerves.
But Margot, you've been around for a while. How can I approach Serafina and maybe make it to where we can at least be in the same room? I know we'll never be as close as we were, and no matter how much I tell her I miss her and how sorry I am, is there anything you think I can do that maybe we can at least someday be in the same room together?
Well, maybe you could write her a letter. Tell
Dear
her
Serafina, I'm sorry I killed your dad.
No, a little smoother. Maybe, write her a letter. Tell her all the things you love about her and your fond memories and how, you don't want this to be the end of your relationship. And, or maybe what does she like? She like to collect anything, any trinkets?
She likes to make shrunken heads, which is weird.
Oh, goodness.
Well,
and she does. I know, Nancy. I'm sorry, it's weird. And she's
very
actually really
visceral.
good at whittling wood and things like that. But
well, maybe you could leave her a gift. Maybe not a head because that's something strange. But maybe a nice piece of wood from the Feywild that she could, and a note, something she could carve it into.
What if she then carves it into a dagger or something?
Well, honey, that's a risk that we take. But I don't think she would.
Okay.
I think if she was truly angry.
I've been kind of quiet. I don't want to step in here too much. No, Geneva.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you.
Yeah, no, sorry, I didn't.
You were at a convention, weren't you?
No, I just honestly, real talk. I've been trying to pierce their arcane bubble for the whole time, and it's not working. She is really quite a spellcaster.
Yeah.
Wow. Chills, and I'm a little aroused.
Do you, boo? We don't kink shame in this.
That's me.
I can help with that.
I know you can, kind of. But so, I'm just saying, if there's anything I can do to help you communicate while you're not in the same room, I can send her a message. I just want to throw that out there.
What if we need to get out of here quickly?
I mean, we can teleport, I suppose.
But she could then know where we were. I mean, she literally just popped into my head a minute ago and said, I can hear you, and I had no idea of it. I don't think that that's a ranged spell. I think that she can literally do it from wherever. Geneva herself just said how powerful she is.
It's really scary.
I don't think there's anywhere we can go where she's not going to be able to find us. And I think because of that, we either kill her now, or we have to join her party. Those are the only two options we have.
Yeah, but you
and
realize...
we have to make them quickly.
You realize you try and kill her, you're also going to try and kill Serafina.
Yeah, I'm not
okay with that.
I know. I'm not exactly wanting to kill her either, but if we can kill... if we can kill Andorra, maybe we can get Serafina, out of her grasp.
Yeah, you're going to have to go through all of them.
The big hammer thing is quite obnoxious, and I'm pretty sure if I just start talking about Hephaestus, he'll just shut up and do whatever he wants. I don't know about the lady in the outfit, though. I don't know her thing.
I say we join up.
Okay, that's one for join up. And like I said, I'm straddling that line. I'll go with the group. I'm not making a decision.
Well, this is not a democracy, but if we would like to vote, I think that would be appropriate. Right now we have one vote for join up.
I think it'd be better to join up, but it's not my people on the line.
Okay. Count that as a half.
I'll take it.
And not because you're a halfling. I didn't mean that to be a short joke.
I thought she was a gnome.
Halfling. I made the character sheet, John.
Yeah.
I thought it was a gnome. My bad.
Yes.
Any other
Nancy,
thoughts?
Daniel, y'all have the right to make decisions too and vote.
So Nancy and Daniel kind of looked at each other, and Daniel goes, "It's a chance for our son, we just... I don't trust her. I don't like her, but, she gives me, I think she's a jabroni, but, I'm just saying, there's a chance that potentially I gotta vote that we go."
Okay. Andrew stuff?
I could vote my conscience and say no, but at this point I'm already overruled.
Okay.
And honestly, it's not a firm no. I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is. I don't know if this will be the right answer for us in the end. It could be that this ends in betrayal and us, homeless and in chains, but it's where we are now. What do we have to lose?
I guess then, because 2.5 have voted to join, and the other 2 are kind of just on the fence. I guess we join. As much as it's gonna suck, we probably should do it. Does that work for you, Kasel?
Yeah.
Who's gonna tell him?
Well, before we do that, let's go to the outside and role play
Doria!
Doria, Hammer, and Serafina. Well, I think that could have gone better.
Well, it could have also gone worse.
Do we really
Not
need
incorrect.
them? They've already killed one of ours.
No. And the short answer is no.
Who have they killed?
Just Doria. Why? Okay.
You can't take me anywhere, Pandora.
I know, but it's okay.
Look, it's better than
I find
that.
you charming.
I look pretty. I don't sound pretty.
It's better than Maddie.
Yes, I saw that.
Why?
Oh God, what do we do?
She's back. I can stop that, right?
Please?
No.
So, I think that they are going to agree to it.
Are you able to listen to them right now?
No, and honestly, as a show of good faith, as much as I may seem duplicitous, I am a woman of my word. And so I really will not spy for the moment.
Do we really need them?
Oh, the answer is no. We could go through them, but like I said, there's a potential for more body counts, and I like you all, and, I don't want to lose you, and I don't want to lose any of the other new followers I've gained, so...
We will win.
Yes, we will win. We will win with them. We will win without them. But the question is, do we win with them?
The easier way
the
or
easy
the harder way.
Or do we win without them and it's a slightly harder way?
Well, and what if they don't go with it? How do we know if Mr. Holy Boy over here doesn't try and join their team?
Why would I do that?
You're a cleric. You do good. You are good. I've never seen you do a bad thing. Other than that stupid hammer on the ship, which I'm just going to chalk it up to you being dumb. You've never done a bad thing.
Actually, that is something of interest to me. Regarding your faith with Hephaestus, I don't share well.
What do you mean?
Well, I just feel like, this servant of two masters thing, it's not really my modus operandi.
But I draw my power from him.
I'll give you power.
Can you?
Yes. Were you not in the Banehold? I gave everyone in that room the powers that they'd been given by Bane. The powers of honestly, I think one of the higher gods. No, it's totally within my realm of doing.
But the Forge made me.
Yes. And I'll remake you. You want me to wave my hands at you? No. Who gives a fuck who made you? Doesn't matter. Who are you pledging your allegiance to now?
And you were made in a college.
But
the way I see it is, although Hammer has not done anything bad or evil, I think that that's reassuring to us in our cause. I think that shows validation toward Andorra, because Andorra has not had us do something that was evil and excessively manipulative.
I'm not evil.
So no.
Well, I wouldn't. Okay.
So
look, I understand the visage, the red, the thing. But honestly, this is what happens. People see powerful women, they say, "Oh, she's evil, she's a witch." Ooh. But honestly, what did King Brandel do? He swept through and instilled his will. He tore down Druidia brick by brick. He saw his will implanted all over the entire Dauntilus region. He's no good guy in this.
Okay, I'll give you that. One other thing, though. How do you know Serafina's not going to get pissed off at seeing Cher and kill her and blow our whole plan?
This is something I think we need to discuss.
Well, let me say in my defense, had I wanted to hurt Cher in the moment, I think that I would have been more than capable of doing so.
But you had to have known she killed Ferno. You knew Ferno died.
I knew that he died, but I didn't know she killed him.
You didn't think that the fact that he died and she disappeared in the same day?
No, I thought there was some incident that was mutually harmful.
You didn't know because you didn't want to know.
This aggressor.
You think part of you knew?
And you weren't ready to know. But now you know.
Maybe we use them.
Oh, we will use them.
And then we destroy them.
If that's what it comes to, but I don't have a reason to destroy them.
Who's to say they're not having the same conversation?
Yes. Oh, yes, let's use Andorra of Nexus to do our bidding.
Andorra just went...
I can just see Andorra that's like...
gorgeous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Come now.
Because she's like a drow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just see her being like this whole dark thing. Just
Yes.
Yeah.
I can maintain my composure. I'm deeply saddened and hurt, but I'm moving on.
Very good. Well,
was that like the moving on you say when you moved on from your boyfriend, but then like you get drunk one night?
I mean, I might need to, drink some pints or eat some pints.
Serafina, once this is done, we will finish them.
All right.
Okay.
Maybe. Calm down. How am I the voice of reason? I thought I was the wild card of the group. Kidding, I'm the leader, but, it'd be funny if I said that I was the wild card.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, so... Okay, well, very good. Well, look, I'm sure that they're deliberating and saying, "Oh, but can we? She's so evil, she's so mean, she's so bad, what if she hurts us? Oh, goodness me, I'm so scared." And I'm sure that eventually they will come to the realization that they have nothing to lose but their chains, and then they will come out and they will talk to us.
Fine.
Look, if it is any bit, one iota more expedient to kill them, that's what we will do. I don't care about them. Honestly, that whole charade, their whole thing in there just told me that honestly, this is never going to be a real long-term thing. This is going to be for the sake of expediency. We have a mutually beneficial agreement now. Will it be there in the long term? I don't know. But right now, we're aligned.
I'm not gonna lie. It's scary how freaking believable he is. From going like from Andorra to like the other side. You're just like, God, Kevin, which side are you on?
Good. Anyway, so at this point, Andrew stuff actually comes out to you all, and he sees the kind of zone and kind of gestures with his limbs.
Yeah.
And Andrew goes, "Oh, sorry, yes." Sort of makes a gateway for him. We would like to discuss further. Very good. Well, shall we?
Ladies first.
Let's go.
Okay. So we're all back together. Well, that was fast. What did you all decide?
I don't think we really Cher here. I don't think we really fully decided as much as none of us could say no. No one really said yes, but none of us said no. So we took that as I guess we'll help.
I just want my family back.
Yeah, Kasel, get over it. You broke us when you fucked Mary and left us.
Look, there was extenuating circumstances. I thought I loved her.
Jesus.
Love is blind.
Oh, I should have just killed you all. Okay. Well, that is a tacit agreement.
Yeah, for right now, it's an agreement.
So at least we have a non-aggressive agreement, right?
Well, now that we're all on the same side, anybody want a candy? No? Just me?
Doria sticks her hand out.
Oh, there you go, sugar. Here you go. Okay.
Thank you.
So, we have at least something of an agreement between each other. Now I think we need to get into the details. The next steps. What we're going to do now that we are aligned.
That's fine, but I will say this. We have a tentative agreement. If we catch wind for even 1 minute, something is not going to go right, we have the ability to back out.
I mean, you're humans with agency, or elves, whatever you are, I don't know. Whatever Andrew stuff is. Look, you all can do whatever you want. You can back out. You can do whatever you like. But actions have consequences, so I think we all understand at this moment we're aligned. Now, the details. And that's where we're going to end the episode.
Fuck you!
I knew he was going to do that. He gets a smile. We hope you've enjoyed the podcast. Please rate, review, and follow us wherever you find us. You can listen to our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google, Spotify, Stitcher, and YouTube. Please also take the time to follow and like us on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can find more information about our podcast and where to find us at our website, dungeonswith.com. And as always, roll well, my friends.